Hello and welcome to Brian and Vivian's Homestead channel. My name is Vivian and today we are going to do some orange chicken with rice, and also we're celebrating St. Patrick's Day. We're doing some corned beef and cabbage and carrots and also some mashed potatoes. So stick with me and we're going to get ready and get started. Alright, thanks for joining me. The ingredients for this recipe are as follows. It's 1 to 2 pounds of chicken tenderloin, a third cup of honey, a zest of 1 orange, 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed orange juice, 1 to 2 cloves of garlic minced, 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper, 1 inch of grated ginger, which in this recipe I used a tablespoon of the stir-in paste, and also a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and also 2 large broccoli heads. I used frozen broccoli, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and I used more than that on the chicken. And also I did make rice, and I had mushrooms with it as well. Okay, here I have a third cup of honey going in, and it has been sprayed with canola oil. That makes it easier for it to come out. And next is the zest and the orange juice going in. Next is the garlic that's going in. There's going to be 2 tablespoons of garlic. Now it's just a little bit of crushed red pepper. I don't care for that crushed red pepper that much. It's too hot for me. So that's probably about 1/8 teaspoon that I'm using, if it's that much. Other members of my family can take it much hotter, but I can't. It just bothers me. Now that's ginger paste. That's going to be a couple of tablespoons of ginger paste. Just a little bit of pepper, probably a 1/2 teaspoon. And now I'm just going to stir. Oh no, that's 3 tablespoons of olive oil going in. And now I'm just stirring it up really good. And the chicken's going to go in, and the chicken will marinate for probably about an hour before I cook it. And the directions say you don't have to marinate it, and that is actually a sheet pan meal. So you can do a sheet pan meal and bake it in the oven for 400 degrees for 20 minutes, but I just did it in the Ninja. And then I'm just going to stir it up real good. So here I have the chicken in the Ninja Foodie, and we're getting ready to start cooking it. I have about 10 pieces in there, and I'm getting ready to cook it on not the sear saute, it's going to be the air crisp function. So we're going to get ready to go ahead and we're getting ready to set this up for 400, and we're going to do it for about 10 minutes on air fry. And we're going to go ahead and press start, and we're going to also get the veggies going in that frying pan, and we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so here is the broccoli and mushrooms that I had cooking, and there's some onion, even though you can't really see it, but there is onion in there. So right there's some. So anyway, that's cooking. That loud noise is the Ninja. So that's almost done. I have added a little bit more cooking time on the chicken, so I'll show you that in just a minute, and then we're going to cook the rice. So here is how the chicken's looking. Some of it got a little bit high brown, but I do know it's done. We're going to be eating shortly. Okay, so here is all the chicken that's done. I'm going to wrap it up while we cook the rice, and we'll be eating in just a few minutes. Okay, we got a cup of rice going in, and now it's bone broth that's in there, and I'm going to dump the marinade from the chicken in there in just a minute. And while y'all are watching that, I'm going to read you a Bible verse real quick. It's James chapter 1 verse 12, and it says, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood test, that person will receive a crown." So I just wanted to give y'all that Bible verse real quick, and we're going to get back to cooking. So now we're getting ready to pour in the marinade. And that marinade made the rice have a good flavor. I do recommend that marinade for the rice. And now it's a half a stick of butter going in, and that's pretty much it for the rice. Oh yeah, some more bone broth to cover the rice. So you need to have all the rice covered. Okay, so now we're going to do pressure cook on the high for 4 minutes. And it is going to be a delayed release for 10 minutes. And now it's going to preheat, and this needs to be on sealing, not venting up here, and that's it. And then once it comes up to pressure, it's going to count down to 4 minutes, and this one releases on its own. And then once that's done, supper will be ready. Okay, there's what the rice looks like. I just stirred it around, and now I'm getting ready to plate up. Okay, so there is the plate. I'm getting ready to dig in, and I've already tested everything on the plate, and it's good. The chicken is good. It's got a little spice to it. It's not bad. And I did add some soy sauce to that. So we're getting ready to eat. It is delicious. So we'll see you on the next video. So for corned beef today, we are going to do a corned beef brisket. Now this has a lot of flavor in it with the brine, so we're not going to rinse it off. And also it's got a packet in it. This is a 3.5 pound roast, and I got some baby carrots, and I have a head of cabbage. I'm going to cut that up, and we're using some beef bone broth here. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to put it in the pot. Okay, so we're just going to take the packet and sprinkle it on here. Spread it out a little bit. Okay. Now I'm just going to open up this bone broth. Pour it around the sides. You just want enough bone broth in this to cover up the sides. Okay, so now we're going to take it over to the Ninja pot and we're going to finish up the rest. We're not going to put the carrots and the cabbage in right now because they'll be disintegrated in the cooking process. Okay, so here it is from the Ninja pot. We're getting ready to turn it on and do the pressure cooking from here. Alright, this has to be the sealing. Over here, sealing, not venting. Come back down here, turn it on. Alright, we're going to slide it all the way over. And it is a 3-pound roast. So we're only going to try 50 minutes. If we need more, we'll do more. Okay, so now we're going to select the natural release. And that's going to be, like, we'll just say 5 minutes. And okay. All right, now we're just going to hit start. And now it's just going to bring it up to pressure and count down. Okay, we'll see you guys back in a few. Okay, so here it is. I just took it out of the Ninja Foodie. And I have cut into it. It's very tender. So I'm getting ready to put the veggies into the Ninja Foodie over there. And we'll take you guys with me. So we're just going to sprinkle this in. A little bit of pepper. And in this I have what you call chicken noir, is that chicken base. So just put a little bit of that in there. And now I'm getting ready to close it up and put it on pressure for 3 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to put in a half a stick of butter. And there is already some broth in there from where I did the corned beef. Okay, so I have it all the way over here, and we're getting ready for pressure on high, and we're going to take it down to 3 minutes. Now I do have carrots in there, and I don't know if y'all could really see them because I had so much cabbage. And we're just going to do, hold on, pressure. Okay, so we're going to do pressure, and we're just going to do a quick release on the pressure. So all you do is, I don't know if you can see, but you just turn the knob and it's going to be a quick release. And we're going to come down here and hit the start button. So that's it. And once it builds up pressure, like I told you, it will count down. And in just a few minutes, it will be done. Alright, we'll be back, you guys. Okay, so here is the plate. And I've tried the corned beef. I know that's good. So I'm not sure about the cabbage yet, but it is tender. So I'm going to try that now. And it is delicious. And the potatoes are delicious too. So this is another winner dinner. Good morning. My daughter just wanted me to let you know that she thought the orange chicken was a little bit too sweet for her. So I would cut down on the orange zest next time. I did use a whole zest of 1 orange and the juice of 1 orange. So, but it did call for the orange juice of whole orange. And you could just probably cut down on the zest too. So I would do that, and maybe a little bit more spice would help it out. So, but I thought it was delicious, all of it, and the corned beef dinner was delicious also. So I would definitely suggest cutting back on the orange a little bit. So overall, I liked all the dinners, and so did my husband. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for watching me, and thank you guys for watching my first video. Hopefully we've got all the kinks worked out with the microphone issues, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.